Tonight, a day at the lake goes wrong. A 4-year-old killed, her father's leg severed while trying to save her.
Find this little girl, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I was looking for. There was nothing else, going through my mind.
After some rain earlier today, we're looking at more rain ahead, not only for tonight, but for Sunday because of that cold front stalling out of your latest forecast.
Tents and stands open across Texas as fireworks officially go on sale. What you need to look out for as you plan to light up your 4th of July. KVUE News at 6 starts right now.
This is KVUE News at 6.
And taking a live look outside, those record temperatures cooling down as we start the day with some much needed rain. Welcome, I'm Chris Betts. What a pleasant surprise of those cooler temperatures this evening, especially after that brutal heat yesterday. Nathan Gogo in the Storm Center. Nathan, we're all wondering, are those triple digits going to be back anytime soon?
That's the good news. No, because of the stalled out cold front and chances of rain and clouds, that's sticking around, but also the cooler temperatures. Today, check out the high temperatures, about 20 degrees cooler than we were yesterday. 85 in Austin as opposed to Friday. We hit 104 thanks to this front that has stalled out. We're going to be seeing chances of rain for not only tonight, but as we head into Saturday and Sunday, or rather some Sunday and Monday, some scattered showers and storms will be possible. So temperatures still in the 80s right now across the board for the most part, upper 70s even in LaGrange and Giddings, really feeling nice. And check out how much cooler we are right now than we were this time yesterday. 20 to 25 degrees cooler in some spots, 21 in LaGrange, 22 in Llano. So let's plan our evening. If you are headed out, keep in mind we'll have some showers and storms around, a 40% chance of rain for tonight and for tomorrow. We are going to track out the latest with our hour-by-hour forecast coming up in just a couple minutes, Chris.
All right, thank you, Nathan. A 4-year-old girl has died after being hit by a houseboat last night in the water at Temple Lake Park. That's just outside Waco. First responders say someone called 911 to report a houseboat backing up in the water, causing 4-year-old Caitlin Oliver to get caught in the boat's propeller. Her father, who was also there, tried to save her, but his legs were severed in the process. He is still listed in serious condition, and one witness recalls the events as he tried to rescue his little girl.
But I was like probably 6 or 7 feet away from the boat, so I made my way as quick as I could, and then when I couldn't walk anymore, I just went under trying to find this little girl, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I was looking for. There was nothing else, going through my mind.
The operator of the houseboat, Jason Bernal, was arrested and booked in the Bell County Jail, where charges are pending as of this morning. Temple police still investigating this accident. And we are still waiting to learn more about a body recovered at McKinney Falls State Park yesterday. That's in southeast Austin near William Cannon Drive and I-35. This is what we know as of now. The Austin Fire Department was called around 6:30 for reports of a missing swimmer. They recovered the man's body before 10 last night, and the Austin Police Department is investigating to see what went wrong. Well, people rallied across the country today to protest the Senate's health care bill. They gathered at town halls and in airports. Only one Republican senator held a town hall. It would only take 2 no votes to sink that bill, and right now there are 5, including Senator Ted Cruz. One Nevada Republican says he can't support this bill because he doesn't believe it will lower premiums. President Trump saying that he is confident Republicans will get the work done. And the military wants more time before letting transgender people enlist. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis is being asked for a 6-month delay. Transgender troops have been able to serve openly in the military since last year, but this new policy has to do with transgender individuals joining the military. Helping startups get off the ground is something that we're used to seeing here in Austin, but these particular startups are very unique. KVUE's Aaron Jones joins us now live at the Domain. And Aaron, these are focused on the LGBTQ community.
That's right, Chris, it does. And right now I'm just outside of the HomeAway headquarters where the event just wrapped up for the day. This will go through the weekend, and today we got to take a look at how it works firsthand. So basically what it does is it pairs members of the LGBTQ community who have startups that they're looking to grow, and it gives them a multitude of resources. They're meeting with several tech power players from companies across the country. They got to take a look at their businesses, and then they offer ways to grow it. Tonight we spoke to one man who says that he has a travel website that he's hoping to get off the ground, and he told us about how this event has helped him.
There's other people that have already done it, and they know the avenues that can help you get to make your dream possible.
And we're told that this event is just one of many that HomeAway plans to host here once they expand in 2019. Reporting live, Aaron Jones, KVUE News.
Well, dozens gathered in Hutto this morning to remember fallen Sergeant Chris Kelly. He was killed in the line of duty 2 years ago today. A memorial run was held in his honor, and as KVUE's Rebecca Trejo shares, his friends and family reflected on the man he was, as well as the officer.
A day of celebration and community.
We have such a great community that they have always wrapped their arms around us, and it just shows that they have not forgotten 2 years later.
2 years ago, Chris Kelly's wife, Michelle, says her husband died on duty.
There's not a second that goes by that I just wish that I could blink my eyes and we wouldn't need this type of event, that we would just have him in our arms again. He would walk through my door. Even after 2 years, I just hope that he would walk through the door.
He was run over by his own patrol car, allegedly driven by the man he was trying to arrest. He leaves behind 2 children and his parents.
We appreciate the support of the community and continued support of law enforcement.
This is the day we lost our son, the community, the police department, the Hutto Fire Department.
Everyone came to the aid of this family.
And we really appreciate and support that. We have really felt the love.
Several law enforcement agencies participated in the memorial run at Fritz Park, including his former police chief.
So I remember Chris as just a happy-go-lucky, fun-loving officer.
Part of the funds raised will go towards the Chris Kelly Foundation.
Coming out and actually seeing everybody has helped me a lot, because it's a reminder that nobody has left us, that no matter how lonely or sad we'll get, we still have so many people around us.
In Hutto, Rebecca Trejo, KVUE News.
And will be remembered for a long time. Sergeant Chris Kelly's case is still ongoing. The man accused of murdering him, Colby Ray Williamson, is in jail. A jury trial is set for August. A new exhibit at Austin's Presidential Library this weekend, plus
them out, making a pile on the driveway.
A few tips you may not have thought of before from Austin firefighters to make sure your 4th of July does not turn into a disaster. Mayors from across the country are having some big conversations in Miami. More than 250 mayors from cities with populations of at least 30,000 people gathered for the annual U.S. Conference of Mayors. Former President Bill Clinton addressed global warming in a speech to the crowd. And the subject is a hot topic for city leaders after President Trump withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement.
And good politics is about problem solving and opportunity seizing, not how to stretch the limits of acceptable use of power.
That conference is going on now. It ends on Monday. Well, today was a busy day at the LBJ Presidential Library in Austin with the opening of a new exhibit honoring 50 years of public broadcasting. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Public Broadcasting Act into law on November 7, 1967. And that act created the Corporation for Public Broadcasting as well as PBS and NPR, transforming our national media landscape.
I think LBJ said it best in that we work every day to produce new goods and create new wealth. But most of all, we want to enrich man's spirit, and that was the purpose of the Public Broadcasting Act.
Curators chose the most iconic shows from PBS to highlight, which included Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. Those are all classics from when I was growing up. Today, kids were also treated to a special guest appearance by Elmo, as well as Cookie Monster. Cookies on their way out as well. The exhibit runs through November 12th, so you have lots of time to check that out. And it will include a special Storytime series each Tuesday in July, something to take the kiddos to.